Hey there, Internet friends. This is Magic Brad with the Synergy Collaborative and the Event Planners Expo and the other expos that we're doing and all that kind of stuff. And I have a question that I'm going to answer because I got asked this by someone that came to the Event Planners Expo a couple Tuesdays ago. And what it was they're curious to know what their audience might be for promoting their, it was a jazz musician. And she was looking to get into like corporate events and was kind of wondering what markets to tap into. I think that's what she was getting at. I met her on LinkedIn. I was communicating there. But here's my insight. Back when I was doing magical entertainment full time, way back in the 80s, I wanted to tap into corporate events and association conventions. Those were my two target niches that I was going for. And then of course on the peripheral there's fairs, festivals, city celebrations, and private parties and galas and fundraisers and all that, but my focus was corporate events and association conventions. So they were wondering where they reach these people, and here's the answer. If you're looking for corporate, in my opinion, the best place to go is Meeting Professionals International. That's an organization of meeting and event professionals that are in primarily the corporate world. It's an international organization, but there's a Minnesota chapter here. So it's MPI. So if you just Google mpi.mn, you'll probably find Meeting Professionals International. So then the second market is association conventions and conferences and things like that. So associations like the Minnesota Soybean Processors or the Medical Device Manufacturers Association or the Cattlemen's Association or all these different associations. That organization is called ASAE, which stands for the American Society of Association Executives. And again, there's a Minnesota chapter that expanded to more of a Midwestern chapter, and it's now called Associations North. But it used to be called MSAE, which is the Midwest Society of Association Executives. Now it's called associationsnorth.com. And that is an association of associations. The third one is your fairs, festivals, city celebrations. And that, you could find those people if you work with the Minnesota Festival and Events Association. So that is MFEA, Minnesota Festivals and Events Association. You can also, if you want to go specifically for like county fairs, there's the Minnesota Federation of County Fairs. And that's a good organization to go network with and meet those people. Then we're getting into weddings and galas and fundraisers and things like that. That organization might be more like ILEA, the International Live Events Association. And there's a Minnesota chapter of that also. It's an international organization, but there's the Minnesota chapter of ILEA, which is the International Live Events Association. And a little sidebar, I'd also suggest connecting with caterers, because caterers are usually one of the first people that get connected with the events because people need food. So that would be the NACE, which stands for National Association of, it used to be Catering Executives, but now it's the National Association for Catering and Events. And that is a national organization, but it's also got a Minnesota chapter. So NACE Twin Cities, I believe it is. So that's my answer. That's all I've got for you. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be well. Bye.